Well, I remember there was a story you said about how one of your girls got shot on the strip, and she was in the hospital, badly hurt, almost dying, and her mother was there, and when you came in, she said, "Daddy, help me get up out of this bed so I can go back to the track and make that money for you."
Well, let me tell you about that story, which is a true story, man. And you know, when I speak on this story, I speak on dedication. This is dedication. Dedication to the man, dedication to the game, and dedication to themselves. You know, you got some people that get into the game and wants to play by the rules. They want to do everything that the rules of the game requires of them to make them part of and successful in the game. And this female was one of them people. She was working one day. You know, like, you know, sometimes female go out and work in the day, it depends on the hour. And the era she was working in, it was like a market era where businessmen come in and out with trucks and different things. So it was really some decent paper there. And it was the thing about me is that I didn't like my girls dating blacks. Because one thing about when they date blacks, it's always a problem. They want too much for their money. They take their money back. Too much pressure on the chick. And then I wanted to make sure it wasn't no sneak boyfriend. You did? So, okay, here's a guy pull up on the stroll, daylight, and wanted to date the female. You know what I mean? He might have been circling her 2 or 3 times. Pull up on her, ask her to date, and she tell him, no, you know, I'm not dating. You know what I mean? Chick understand, and, you know, they got that good instinct, and they know things, too. You know what I mean? Because this had been a dedicated female that had once before got shot in the leg, came home, tied it up, changed wigs, and went back to work. So I know she had a real understanding.
She got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
Put a strap on her.
Came home, strapped it up, put on a different wig, and went back to work. So I know this
with a bullet in her.
Bullet went straight through the thigh.
But she never went to the hospital or anything?
Never went to the hospital.
So she's basically bleeding outside almost?
No, stopped all of that, tied it up, and came back to work, changed wigs. So I know she was a qualified chick. So, okay, now back to the story about the guy, one of the black guy pull up on the stroll, wants to date her. She rejects the date. He pulls out a gun, shoots the girl 5 times. I think maybe a couple times in the head, body, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, I don't know nothing about it. I'm off somewhere else trying to, you know what I mean, level up my game, catch another chick. Get word that she been shot from another one of the girls, that she at the county hospital. I called my sister. My older sister, she usually be the one that would go down to the jail and burn them out for me and everything. Tell her, let's go to the hospital. You know, I heard that Michelle has got shot. So we go to the hospital. I walks into the hospital. Her mother already there, her people. And me and my sister walk in and I look at her tubes everywhere. Look like, you know, it's over. I step up in there, for some reason the chick get electrified, and she raised up and said, "Daddy, I wish I can get up out this bed and go get you your money." Now the chick laying here, bullets in her head and in her body, and she said it to me as soon as I walk in. Her mama there, her sisters and everything, and her mother looked at me and said, "What have you done to my daughter?" I said, "Ma'am, nothing." I said, "It's just dedication, ma'am. That's all it is. Pure dedication." This lady laying and possibly couldn't make it. But her whole thought is to get out of this bed and get me my money.
Did she make it?
Yes, she made it.
She made it.
But you know what the sad story about it is? You know, it was the time of this PCP drugs and different things. And we had a little bit of it in our family and things around us and different things, and I didn't like the girls using it, but I would try to give it to them at certain time when we partying and kicking around. But this chick got so affected by it that after we wasn't together, she was going to her mama's house, and some other prostitute she had a problem with was waiting in the bushes and jumped out and shot her one time, and it killed her. I went to her funeral and I thought I could really speak as a Mac. And I was speaking about how cool and talking, and all of a sudden I just broke down and started crying, man. It was, you know, the woman that gave me something like 10 years of her life, pure dedication, man. And it was just an amazing journey. And I'm saying that's how the game is, man. And it's still pretty much alive, you know what I mean? But just like I say, you know, it's just not as effective, and guys don't really hold women to what they say, and women don't really hold guys to what they say. It's a fake situation.
Well, you got shot yourself, close range.
I got shot close range with a 30 gauge shotgun. I still got buckshots in me. In my finger, you know, they just couldn't pull them out. It's been like surgery everywhere. I still got buckshot that I can feel, I can personally show you.
Okay, what was that situation about?
Nothing. Coming up in the community. I just left a female house on my way to go play basketball with the rest of my friends. Just walking down the street, and some guys pull up in a car, stick the shotgun out, and boom.
And that was
I wind up spending like 4 days in a hospital. Police asking me, hey, you think the girl, boyfriend, this and that and all of that? It just, the way the inner city was.
Yeah.
You standing out on corners, the guys riding around looking to do violence, you know what I mean? See you sitting out, I was just walking. Boom, shot me.